Hello and welcome to the trade setup. Today we are looking at United Health again, and I wanted to start by removing all the drawings on the chart just to show the area of the latest price action here before I add them and clutter it up for the larger time frame. And in the larger time frame we have a couple of scenarios, and in green we had finished a wave 1 here, a wave 2 to the downside, and then in the larger third wave we have finished a wave 1, a wave 2 and a wave 3, with the fourth wave possibly finished in this move down, possibly still ongoing. I am more inclined to believe that it is not yet finished, but we will see about that. And then we do also have the yellow scenario, where instead of having the wave 1 finish here, it instead finishes here in 1, 2, and then this move is another 1, 2. This yellow scenario, however, will only become active once the green scenario gets invalidated. That meaning when we break below $96, the 50% retracement here. Then, of course, in the yellow scenario, we can still expect to find support and even higher prices afterwards in the long time frame. So, going now in the shorter time frame here to this capitulation, we have two scenarios as well, and I would like to start by pointing out the orange scenario, where we finished a wave A here to the downside, and then we had a wave B up, and then a wave C to the downside. Of course, this could have been the entire correction again. This could be the wave 4 here, ended, done. And now we would go higher in the fifth wave to new all-time highs. But we cannot dismiss the possibility that we have only finished a larger A wave in orange here, and then we would go higher in wave B before we go to new lows, or at least new local lows in wave C. And I will start considering this more favorably, this orange scenario, if the white scenario breaks. And that takes us to the white scenario, where instead of having an A, B, C here, we finished a wave 1, a wave 2 up, and a wave 3 down, with the fourth wave possibly being finished here, but I find it more likely, and I am still tracking, and basically this is what we are doing here. We are still tracking the possibility that this fourth wave is not yet finished. I'm not dismissing the fact that, of course, if it could have finished here and we are going more directly to the downside, it's also there's also another possibility that we are forming a triangle in wave 4, where we are just going to consolidate in this region for quite some time. Well, I drew more waves than needed for the triangle, but you get the idea. We could consolidate in this region and make lower highs and higher lows at the same time, and then go lower in price. But we had something that looks somewhat impulsive to the upside here in wave A, and then we started a correction, and in which we have a wave A complete, a wave B complete, and now we are working on the C wave. In the last video we were around somewhere in this area, and we were considering whether we finished this wave 2 or not. Maybe it's just a wave A, a wave B, and then a wave C to go into a higher wave 2, but it turns out we started the third wave more directly. And in this third wave, since the first wave was a 3-wave move, we are also considering that the third wave should be a 3-wave move. And so far it is 2 in white, and let me add this. Actually, not necessary, right? We already broke it. So in this third wave, we formed a wave A to the downside, a wave B up. Now we are looking for the C wave. We didn't reach the ideal extensions for this third wave yet, and it could be counted as a three wave and consider it finished, but I find it more likely and preferred that we have not actually yet finished this third wave. Now another option for this is that for this C wave here that we are tracking, which will need 5 waves, is that we actually haven't finished the wave 1 there, but instead we have finished the wave 1 here, and we are now working higher on a wave 2, but this will become more preferred only when this resistance zone up to $308 breaks. Until then, my preferred count and scenario is that we finished a wave A, in the third wave a wave B, possibly still ongoing. We could go A, B, C, or just more sideways correction before we go lower in the C wave and complete the third wave. And next we should expect a fourth and a fifth wave, but they don't always show up. So if we get to the support zone between $293 and $263, we do want to enter, we should look for an entry maybe towards the end of the third wave instead of waiting for the fifth wave to enter. This support zone is an overall support zone for this move, which is of a higher degree and more reliable than this count within the B wave that it's more prone to distortions or events that just make it change and morph into something different. So you have this support zone, you have in white, you have the resistance zone in white, and as long as we don't break above the $308, we can expect this to take us to lower prices more directly, and within $293 and $263 down here, we are in the support zone, and it is a decent time to entry for a trade setup for this ABC move to the upside. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe and let me know what else you want me to cover in the comments, and I'll keep you updated on this chart and others that I am covering. So yeah, thank you for watching. This is the trade setup, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.